You think war is about courage. It's not. It's about how much of yourself you're willing to lose before you don't recognize who you've become. You're 18, head shaved, standing in a line with strangers who all look just as scared. They take your name, replace it with a number, wake up at 4 a.m., run until your lungs burn, get yelled at for things you don't understand. You're not being trained, you're being rebuilt, piece by piece. The old you doesn't survive this phase. Now you're deployed. This is real. No simulations, no instructors, just noise, chaos, uncertainty. The first time it happens, you freeze. Your body doesn't listen. Then training kicks in. You act, not because you're brave, but because you were told to. Afterward, everything goes quiet, too quiet. You tell yourself it's over. But that silence, it follows you. Now you're good at this. Too good. You don't see people anymore. You see targets, coordinates, distances, angles. You operate from a distance, a screen, a scope, a system, clean, efficient, detached. It feels easier this way. Until you realize distance doesn't remove consequence, it just delays it. You're in charge now, 10 men, all looking at you for decisions. You say, move. They move. You say, go. They go. And sometimes they don't come back. You don't have time to think about it. You can't, because hesitation gets more people hurt. So you stop feeling and start deciding. Now you don't fight, you plan. Maps, intel, timelines. You sit in a room deciding outcomes for people you'll never meet. You call it strategy, minimizing risk, maximizing success. But every decision has a cost, and it's never you who pays it. You control operations now, hundreds of people, vehicles, systems, entire missions. Everything becomes numbers. Losses become percentages. People become reports. You don't ask who, you ask how many. Because at this level, emotion is a liability. Now you're not just fighting war, you're managing it, politics, media, optics. Yuck, you sit across tables, making decisions that shape entire regions. You shake hands with people you don't trust. You sign off on plans you know aren't perfect. Because war isn't about winning, it's about control. Now you're far removed. No battlefield, no noise, just quiet rooms and big decisions. You don't see destruction, you see outcomes. You don't feel loss, you measure results. Entire conflicts start with conversations like this and end with consequences you'll never witness. Now it's over, or at least that's what they tell you. You're home. But something's wrong. The noise is gone. But your mind isn't quiet. You replay moments you can't explain, faces you can't forget, decisions you can't undo. You made it through every level. You survived. But survival wasn't the goal. Because somewhere right now, there's another 18-year-old standing in a line, getting their head shaved, thinking this is about courage, just like you did.